Yo, yo, what's up, people? How y'all doing today, man? It's a good day today. Matter of fact, it's been a good week today, this whole week, starting from last Friday. We've been having very explosive moves in the market. And not just the companies I own, but the entire market. What's up, Juicy Fruit? Appreciate you pulling up. Appreciate you in the building. No drama, no problem. Appreciate you in the building. Um, Today I want to just talk a little bit about what's going on in the market. Um, I want to talk a little bit about CleanSpark because CleanSpark has earnings report tomorrow. I want to talk a little bit about the Bitcoin ETF and just the overall state of the market. I want to touch on the CPI data. What's up, Power Life in the building? Appreciate you pulling up. I just want to give out a few some information because while once again, while everybody else is just talking drama, you understand? I'm making thousands of dollars over here, thousands. Okay, um, this is one of the most powerful channels on this app. I keep saying it. Um, I'm just hoping people trying to listen and people trying to learn. That's what I want to do. I want to help the community where people do not really understand. Um, so what's up, Miss Sassy 81? Appreciate you pulling up. So this is what we lack. This is what we need. It just for some reason the attention is always on fuck shit. And then we blame everybody else for our circumstances. Um, Once again, I'm up thousands of dollars. Thousands. Okay. I don't chase drama. I get in the mix like everybody else, but once again, it's always a time to pull back, analyze what you're doing, and remember you have a real life that matters. You have kids that matter. All of this chatter, chatter, chatter. Sometimes it throw you off your square. I'm watching people live through YouTube, and you got to take a step back, and see what matters. So we gonna get right into it. What's up, Ken Martin? Appreciate you pulling up, man. To say I'm gonna be here for the knowledge. Motherfuckers want to know how to get some money. Fuck all that other shit, bruh. Facts. Agreed. Agreed. Tomboy 89 in the building. You know, um, be honest with you, man. I'm up thousands. If people would listen, right, you would be up thousands. Whoever in this chat would listen, they would be up thousands. Because it's no respect of person. It's just information that you're not privy to because they don't teach this shit in school, right? They teach you your culture, our culture, everybody's culture teaches us about fuck shit. We all know how to say the word fuck, bitch, hoe. We all know how to do all of that shit. Where the money at? Let's get to the money. This goes for every subscriber, not just the content creator. Every subscriber could be making money. Everybody. Had these people been listening to me since the beginning of the year. Fuck the beginning of the year, since last year sometime. Every single person in the sector would be up money. Problem is, we don't know how to do it. So it's like, oh, fuck that shit. That's not for me. I don't know nothing about it. That's a problem with yourself when you're not willing to learn, right? When you're not willing to learn, when you see there's millions and millions of dollars out there and you're not partaking in it, that's your fault. Okay. Um, then you start playing a game of chase, right? Of cat and mouse. It's been plenty of times I've come on this stream and just been saying, "Hey guys, I'm buying." What are you doing? You want to hear what the hippo's saying to the fucking egg? Fuck both of them. You want to hear what all this bullshit, right? I'm just being honest. I'm up thousands of dollars. If I had more money, I would be up more. Okay? So let's get into it. Draco in the building. Appreciate you pulling up, bro. Miss Akimi in the building. Clean Spark is definitely doing his thing. I'm telling people, man, this is one of the most powerful channels on this app. It's a mindset. You have to want to come over here. You have to want to come over here and get this information, right? I'm giving it away for free. Giving it away because I'm trying to put people on game. I'm trying to get I bought a house, okay? Out of this shit, right? I'm steady trying to get my realtor to come on this stream, right? He's so busy, you know. Why? Because he's in the selling houses, making money. I'm trying to get him on the stream. Right? I keep asking him. He's gonna come one day. He's gonna pull up. You know, we're gonna have a talk on the live stream. I'm trying to get him, but he's busy selling houses. But guess who I talked to today? Him. Guess who I talked to yesterday? Him. Guess what we were talking about? This money. He's on the phone. Hold on. I got somebody on the other line trying to buy a house. You know, I'm dealing with this guy right here. Hey, what's happening right now? When this That's how the conversation goes. Hold on real quick, man. Don't hang up. Hold on. Let me get this person off the phone. Hey, man, what you think going on? Da, 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 da. We're up thousands of dollars. Okay? I'm not better than you. Or none of that. It's just my mind work a little bit different. You know, your mind is not supposed to work like mine because we are individuals. But you should want to know a little bit about this because this right here is just the beginning. And I'm telling people this, right? This is just the beginning. So we got double speak in the building. So let's get right into it. I see I got a little bit of crowd. I want you guys to notice when I'm in here cussing somebody, look at the numbers. When I'm talking drama, look at the numbers. When I'm talking about this money, look at the numbers. Understand why we in the rut hole, why we can't never make it. It's not nobody holding you down. I don't want to hear the white man shit. We all play victim when we start saying that shit. Your mind is fucked up. Okay? If I start cussing the stream, the numbers go up. What does that make any one of you subscribers by me cussing and talking about fuck shit all day? Does anybody in the chat make any money off of that? They call me Biz for a reason, man. Does anybody in the chat make any money off of that? When I tell you how fast this fat lady running her mouth on she need to get on the treadmill and all that shit, all you doing is laughing, right? All right. We could do that as well. But does anybody know I'm up like $6,000 this week? And you could be too, right? It's not just Biz. It's people up millions of dollars as I'm talking. Because remember, the more money you put in, the more return you make. It's people up millions of dollars. If I'm up 6,000, I'm thinking about the white guy that got 155,000 Bitcoin. How much money is this bitch ass motherfucker up? Because he got all the money to allocate to put into that asset. He's up millions of dollars, right? You got to start somewhere. The excuse is, oh, I don't have it. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, well, hello. I'm trying to talk to you. You want to listen or no? Like, what the fuck? Do I just got to keep talking about bullshit of people that don't matter, that I'm never going to meet in my life, that has no implications on my bills, my kids' future, none of that shit, right? Just wasting my fucking breath, laughing, joking. Boy, we know how to be entertained. damn sure know how to be entertained. That's something I don't gotta teach nobody, how to be entertained. Right? So just pay attention and let's take this ride of what happened in the market this week. Odium Speaks in the building. Facts. The Cash App is on the screen. Let me get this off of the screen. Hey, Ken Martin, you 100. You 100 with that, right? Odium Speaks in the building. So I'm gonna put the Cash App on the screen. Remember, I don't keep none of this. This all goes back to the community in the form of Bitcoin. I got the Cash App rolling on the screen. If you guys want to hit the super chat, that would be I would take that and invest it. You know, I'm not begging you to hit the super chat, right? If you decide that the information I'm giving is valuable and is helping you in your life, and you want to hit the Cash App, that's fine, right? But the super chat, that's fine, you know. But the Cash App will go directly to the community, right? I will give $10 of Bitcoin to everybody that's in the stream. Y'all know how I roll. That's another thing I don't see happening. You guys need to wake the fuck up, man. Like, be honest. Being honest with the whole situation. You guys need to wake the fuck up. Right? It's more to life than laughing and joking and fucking off all the goddamn time. So, yeah, let's get into the money, man. Listen to this. My little drop I like to play every time I'm on this stream.
A lot of y'all problem is not getting money, man. Y'all get money, bro. Some of y'all some hustling mom. I don't want to cuss, but you know who you is. Y'all get money. The problem is what you do when you get it. You blow it on the dumbness, and then at that you scared to lose it. How you blow it on stuff you don't get a return back, but you scared to buy a piece of Apple, buy a piece of ownership in Apple, buy a piece of ownership in the liquor store on the corner, buy a piece of ownership.
What's up, thumbnail lady? Hey, what'd you say, bruh? On the screen, you said the problem is they don't know what to do when they get the money. They getting money, but you blow it. Talk to him, bruh. Let's run that back. Talk to him, bruh.
A lot of y'all problem is not getting money, man. Y'all get money, bro. Some of y'all some hustling mom. I don't want to cuss, but you know who you is. Y'all get money. The problem is what you do when you get it. You blow it on the dumbness, and then at that you scared to lose it. How you blow it on stuff you don't get a return back, but you scared to buy a piece of Apple, buy a piece of ownership in Apple, buy a piece of ownership in the liquor store on the corner, buy a piece of ownership on the gas station, the Burger King you go to, something. Buy a house, an investment house, not to live there, to rent it out, not to live there. We talking about an investment house. Y'all scared to do that. Y'all go put it in the bank account, and guess what? They use the money to go invest it. It's not getting money. Y'all get money, man. Start using it differently. That's it.
I agree.
I will be a travel influencer.
We can't teach nobody. We can't teach nobody nothing.
Priceline.
So this is what matters in life. Did the damn stream cut off again? Why I keep doing that? I think I'm back. Let me see. Y'all can hear me in the chat. Yo. I think y'all can hear me. I'm gonna just keep going. I think the stream just went black, but it's back. Let me see. This is what matters in life, right? My kids. None of these motherfuckers on this app matter, man. You know, none of these characters. Subscribers, you guys matter because you guys are the ones that, you know, tune in and give us opportunity for the show. But these characters on here, man, I'm getting tired of these motherfuckers. Like I am though, you know. Especially when I'm sitting back like, wow, man. I wish I could just fucking make these motherfuckers listen to me, man. Shit is real, man, but you can't. You know, everybody has their own idea. But watch how they run in circles. You know, the character's just gonna continue to run in circles, while I'm gonna be over here growing, right? Now I ain't talking about growing no channel. I'm talking about growing in real life, you know. Well, shout out to my son, you know. He had a very good game the other day. Then we gonna get into this money talk. But, you know, I gotta represent my kid, man. My son Noah back in the lab. Let's get it. All right. Yep, that's my little man. You know what I'm saying? He cooking out there, central booking. So let's get it. Now that just, you know, shout out to my son. You know what I'm saying? So what we gonna do now? I'm gonna show you my account and where we standing, and we gonna get into this news, what's been going on in the market. As you can see on the screen, it say my account is at $21,239. Um, says I'm up $8,000 in profit, which is makes me laugh because that's funny, right? All these motherfuckers, rah, 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 rah. Okay, fuck you, pay me. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you, pay me, motherfucker. I'm up $8,000 in profit. That's profit, you know. Besides my investment that I put in, Clean Spark is on the absolute tear. I was calling this. We sitting at right now. The price of Clean Spark is it closed today, like 650 something, but after hours it went up to 665. So we sitting at 665, $6.65. I remember I was on this stream. It was $3.50, maybe 2 weeks ago, and I was talking about this company. I said I would buy anything under $4. I gave you a scenario where I thought the market was going to drop. The market dropped when it was at like 358, 360. I start buying it, right? I start buying more. I already had shares, but I start buying. Now we have a run up. I sold a few options. Option contracts are for every 100 shares you own, you can sell an option against that 100 shares, right? So the goal of everybody is to try to get 100 shares of one particular company that you like, you know, that you want to invest in. My company of choice is CleanSpark, as you can see. I own I own 33,280 shares. Okay, so that allows me to sell 32 option contracts, right? They call it covered calls, Okay. So the covered calls, when I sell those calls, it's like basically somebody's buying the contracts from me in hopes that the stock goes to a certain price of my choosing, right? So I sold $7.50 calls that expire on December 15th. So what that means is if the stock is at $7.50 on December 15th, um, then whoever I sold the option to, will buy all of my shares from me for $7.50. But me doing that, it allows me to collect something called a premium, right? So I'm collecting premium. The premium on this was $40 per contract, right? But right now it's at $40 per contract. I start selling the options around like $20 a contract because I don't think, in my opinion, this can't be facts, right? I can't tell you what it's going to do, but I don't think by December 15th, which is around 2 weeks away, right? 2 weeks and a few days away, I don't think it's going to go above $7.50 and stay there, right? So which it could possibly do that, but I don't know, and I don't feel like that. Why? Because we just came from $3.50, right? So a run up that high, what normally happens after it goes up? It starts to go down. So I told you I sell options on the way up, right? I sell the options on the way up. So I collected around 800, almost $800 for doing that, right? Now, say the stock continues to run and goes past $7.50. It's a way out of that. We call it rolling the contract, right? So what that means, I would go back into the options chain and I would sell a January $10 option, okay, which I would collect premium from that as well to offset the premium that I sold for this. Now I just have to wait until January expiration date. Hopefully it don't go past $10, right? I don't want to fool with January though, because they got the Bitcoin ETF is on the horizon. I'm under the impression in my brain that I feel like we'll have a little pullback after tomorrow. I think we're getting this strong run because we're having earnings tomorrow. All right. Now, around that earnings, this might be very good news tomorrow that's coming. In my opinion, I don't know, but I can assume that because the earnings report was scheduled to come December 13th. That was the earnings report scheduled to come. The company actually pushes the earnings report up quicker. So we're having our earnings report tomorrow, which is very bullish in my opinion. When I say bullish, that means aggressive, right? It's going up in my opinion because they must have something they want to tell all their shareholders. All right. Now, when you own a company, when you own shares in a company, you are part business owner in that company. They have to give an earnings report to all the shareholders. They have to tell you how to build the business is going, what's going on with the business by law every 3 months, which is every quarter, right? They have to tell you what's going on in the business. So tomorrow, CleanSpark will have an earnings report around 4:30 after the market close tomorrow. So we got that. I got that pulled up, ready to go. We can show that right here. Boom. So as we can see, CleanSpark is at $6.59, which is a hell of a move. Okay. In the past, we can look at this. In the past 3 months, let's go 3 months. See, we were down in here. I was saying, yo, I'm buying it. We were up here. I say, I ain't buying it. I say, I'm gonna wait. It start coming down right here. Everybody was scared, acting like a little bitch, acting like a little baby. I don't care about the news, okay? I care about my company and what my company is doing, how my company is executing. I don't give a fuck what the news say. I use the news as catalyst for opportunities, right? When the news say some negative shit going on in the news and the economy and all that shit, I don't give a fuck what they talking about, right? The news trick your ass. Oh, the stock market crashing, blah, 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 blah. Okay, bitch, let it crash. You think it's going to zero? No. Okay, the lower it goes, I'm gonna buy more. Well, I bought some up here and I don't want to buy down here. Well, fuck it. I'm gonna buy up here and I'm gonna buy down here. I'm gonna continuously dollar cost average no matter where the fuck the stock goes. Okay, once I identify a good company, it doesn't matter to me the price. It matters to me the ownership. A lot of people get fucked up because they so busy worried about the price. The price is just the price. As you can see, it fluctuates. Okay, I was buying down in here. I said, hey guys, anything under $4, I'm buying. Right? We dropped down here to $3.47. I was buying all of this. Right? And I was showing you. I was coming on stream. Hey, I bought another 100 shares. I bought another 50 shares. You know, letting people know, look, I'm buying anything under $3. Right? We came up here. We start. Look at this. Look where we at now. $6.50. So that means all the money that I was spending at the bottom when everybody was acting like a little scaredy cat, I made money on that. Now everybody wants to buy because the market is going up. It makes no fucking sense to me. None whatsoever. We going, I got to get it before it go up. You should have been got it when it was low. Well, I was losing money. You ain't losing shit. You're gaining ownership. Ownership beats money any day of the week. It's not about the price. It's about how much ownership you got. If you don't got no ownership, you ain't got shit. You ain't got to worry about the price. But if you bought the stock at $7 and it dropped to $3, you check the fucking your company news, not the news in the world, right? For Israel having a war. Well, that's going to give me a chance to buy some more shares because everybody else going to be thinking about Israel when I'm thinking about my company. What is my company doing? Fuck the news. I don't care about the macro environment and what's going on in the world. I want to know what is CleanSpark doing. I'm invested with this company. I'm not invested with the news. I don't give two shits about the news. Okay? When we talking about this money, right? I'm worried about what is this company doing? Are they sticking to their goals? Are they sticking to their schedule? If the answer to that is yes, then it's all a buying opportunity. It's an opportunity to get more ownership. Because if you put your rent money in here, that's called gambling, right? I always say you put throwaway money into these companies, money that you don't need, money that if it went all the way to zero, you wouldn't give two shits. That's the money you invest with. Okay, I'm investing throwaway money. If I got a bill due and I don't got money to invest this week, then I'm going to pay my fucking bill. Okay, but when I do have extra money, I'm not going to go buy 45 pairs of sneakers. I'm not going to go take my fiance to a goddamn $500 dinner. I'm not doing that shit, right? I might take her to a $100 dinner and take the other $400 and invest it, right? Break the buys up. If you got $500, I might set it off with $100. Then we gonna kill them with $50 rib shots. Boop! Every time it drop, 50, bitch, 50, 50. Well, it went down more, bitch, 50 more, motherfucker. That's my bullets. Okay, my bullets is money. In this game, in this war right here, this is war. This stock market shit. It's war. You can't run unless you sell for a loss. Right? You can't run. Only thing you could do is add more ownership at a lower price. Don't worry, man. I was down like $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $9,000 at one point, and that was the most excited I ever been. When I was down the most money, like $9,000, I'm buying. I was the most excited I ever been. Why? Because that means my company was at the all-time lows. And that was the best time to be buying right there, right? Why you was down $9,000? Because I was buying the whole time consistently, right? $100, $200, and if stock start coming down, I'm gonna buy more. People say, well, it might go lower. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna buy it here. I'm gonna buy it there. Because why? I'm buying the company. I see what the company is doing. Eventually, the stock price will catch up to what I see the company doing. That's when it's payday. When everybody's screaming and hollering about they want to buy the company now, you know what I'm doing? I'm sitting here watching the fireworks, watching this money pile up like a motherfucker. because I did all the dirty work. I was buying when nobody else wanted to buy. I was buying when my portfolio was looking crazy. It wasn't, that was the best time I was having in it. Mark, now I don't like this shit. You say, Biz, why you don't like it? Because this shit pissing me off. I wanted to go back down so I could get more for cheap. Right? When I'm looking at this shit go up like this is frustrating. I'm like, God damn, can you come your ass back down so I could get some more ownership? I don't want to buy up at the top like this when I was just buying at $3.50, $3.70. Fuck that. Bring your ass back down over here. But Biz, you want the money? No, fuck the money. Because the more shares that I own, the more money I will make. Right? I want shares. Fuck the money. I want ownership. Because eventually, this stock is going to run away from me and everybody in this chat. You're going to look, it's going to be at $12, $13 a share. You're going to look, it's going to be at $20 a share. You know what happens when it's at $20 a share? You know how much my portfolio going to be worth when it gets that high? Because I don't give a fuck about the price. I just want ownership in a great company that's run by great executives that everything they do is execution. They're executing on every level. You know how much fucking money my position be? I got 3,200 shares at $20 a piece. You looking at $70,000, right? But I'm worried about what the fuck the egg lady talking about. I'm worried about what the fuck this other the wig bitch talking about. You think that? I'm worried about what the fuck everybody else fucking doing. So I'm gonna miss this. Do you think that shit? Fuck no. I'm gonna participate. I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna joke. But at the end of the day, man, before I go to sleep every night, I check what's going on with my motherfucking money. Because my kids' future depend on their daddy, not to just be a jackass and want to know the most drama in the world. Right? My kids depend on me. You gotta have some type of fucking brain, yo. Can't just be entertained your whole fucking life, yo. When I see this type of shit, I'm like, yo, fuck, man. I wish everybody was fucking listening to me. I only come on this bitch once a week. I only come on this motherfucker once every 2 weeks. Sometimes I miss a week. I don't gotta fucking go live every day. Like, yo, hello, is my fucking mic working? That's just CleanSpark stock. I came on 2 days ago and showed you a position in the cryptocurrency. I was buying at 5 cents. It doubled to 10 cents. I'm up $5,000 on that investment. Right? 5 plus 8 is $13,000. Free fucking money. Free money. Free money. $13,000 for free. Of free money. Because I'm using my brain. Now, listen, the fucking market didn't even start running yet, man. It's more to come. Okay? We didn't even get to the fucking bull market yet. When this market starts running, I'm trying to tell you right now, I feel that I'm going to make an excess of $200,000 out of this market with a fucking $15,000 investment. Because I'm doing the opposite of everybody else. Everybody else is not paying attention to this shit. I'm paying attention to this shit. Okay? Everybody else is scared money. What they say, scared money don't make no money. Even if you start a business, you got to invest. If you want to buy a house, real estate, you got to invest your money. If you don't never invest your money, you'll never get the return. I don't give a fuck if you only put in $100. That $100 can turn into $1,000 this cycle. Next cycle, you take that $1,000, you do the same shit. You got $5,000. Then you take that $5,000. Next thing you know, you got $25,000. You like, holy shit. Then I don't have to fucking tell you no more. You be the first one. When I go live, you be in this motherfucker the first one. All these people talking all that shit about me. Hey, the fucking egg, get your fat ass over here, because I ain't asking nobody for no light bill money. Sit your fat ass in the back room of my chat somewhere and listen to what the fuck I'm saying. So you don't got to ask nobody for no money. This market ain't waiting for you. It presented itself. It was already here, right? It was already at the lows. Now we in phase 2 of the bull market, okay? Phase 1 was from it going from the bottom. It started off stable around 25,000. That was phase 1. It was holding that line right there. I kept saying, man, that bitch ain't want to drop shit. We in phase 1. Phase 2, we in phase 2 of the bull market right now. Phase 3 is going to be the blow off top. And then guess what? It's going to repeat itself. The market is going to start to crash. Everybody going to act like a little bitch. Biz going to be done ran away with like, hopefully at least 50,000 at the low end, right? Hopefully at least I get away with 50 bands out the ass this time, right? Which I doubt. I think that's a little bit of to estimate, right? I hopefully I get away with 50 bands. On the high end, 100,000. Anything higher than that, that's God blessing me, right? Anything higher than that is gonna be God blessing me. Once again, free fucking money, okay? Money that I didn't have to lift a finger for. This is how these people trap on your ass, right? This is how all these millionaires make all this fucking money. This is what they're doing. That's why they laugh at us, man. I'm telling you. I swear to God. This is what the fuck they doing. This shit is powerful, man. This shit will change your fucking life. It already happened to me. And I'm going to do it this time. When this shit do this shit this time, I'm going to buy myself a dump truck. I'm going to start my own business, right? While the market is in the bear market, you're going to see me come on here and say, hey, guys, I'm starting to sell my position. Biz, why are you selling? The shit is just keep going higher and higher and higher. Guys, I'm selling my position. I was buying at the fucking bottom. It's going to correct. It happened to me already. I held that shit, watched it go up and come all the way fucking back down, pissed off, okay? I know what I'm talking about. The bitch is going to get fired. It's going to get something called FOMO. It's going to come in the market. It's going to take the fuck off, okay? It's going to take the fuck off. It's going to go sky high. I'm selling. I'll be selling at that point. And you'll hear everybody talking about how they want to buy. You're going to hear this, okay? People going to say, oh, it's going here. It's going here. We going higher. We going higher. Oh, shit. Time to get the fuck out the way. The same way when it was going lower, everybody was scared to buy and I was buying. When everybody's trying to buy, I want to be the one selling. You understand? Take that money, get myself a dump truck, get that dump truck rolling, generate some money, business profits from the dump truck. With that profit, I will be doing what? Putting that money on the sideline, waiting for what? The bear market to come back around. When the bear market come back around, I will be deploying my capital back into the same fucking asset. Shit is a cycle, man. Every 4 years, okay? Deploying not all my money, some of my money. My throwaway money. Start doing it all over again, right? At the lows of the market, buying. We get another cycle. I get more money. Then what I do? I don't know. Let me go buy a car or some shit. Well, cars are depreciating asset. My brain is fucked up now with this money return shit. So I'll probably look for a different investment. Maybe buy another truck or something. I don't know. We'll get to that bridge when we come. But my first goal is to get myself a dump truck. And guys, don't be surprised when I come on this stream and I show you a dump truck that I bought out of this market because I'm gonna do it, it's gonna happen. I'm telling you, it happened already to me multiple times. Okay? So pay attention, listen to what I'm saying. I don't know every fucking thing, but I know a little bit, right? So CleanSpark market cap hit $1 billion today. So think about this. Think about this, okay? Remember, the amount of shares, I think it's like 152 million shares in this company, okay? The amount of shares times the stock price equals your market cap, okay? So that means each one of these shares is worth $6.50, $6.60 a piece, okay? 150 million total shares. The market cap hit $1 billion today. If this stock price double from here, the market cap will be at $2 billion. You get it? That's how the market cap works. I think CleanSpark could get $5-6 billion market cap. Right? What's the market cap? The total value of the whole company. That's the market cap in this bull cycle, depending on how high goddamn Bitcoin takes the fuck off and get the fuck away from around here. Right? Bitcoin is fighting at 38,000. I don't like that. I don't like what I'm seeing. How it keep fighting at 38,000. It's gonna cool off eventually and go back the fuck down. And that's when people gonna be scared. And guess what? That's another buying opportunity. Okay? It needs to get over 38,000. Guys, if we get over 38,000, I'm talking about close a daily candle, not because we pumped over 38,000 and what happened? Drop right back under 38,000. That's called resistance, right? You see that $38,000 level, it's playing with that level. It don't want to go too higher. I'm watching it. It's been doing that like 3 weeks now. I'm waiting for the correction. I'm waiting for it to come back down to 30. Scare the shit out of everybody. Oh, Bitcoin crashing. Biz over here like, yep, let me get that. Because I know 30,000 is a strong level. Well, why you don't wait for 25? I'll buy some when it go to 25. But this 30,000 is good. Did you just not see this shit at 38, motherfucker? Like, no. What am I waiting on? Right? Let me get some at 30. Let me get some at 25. And if it go under 20, if it go to under 20 grand, I'm gonna take a loan out of the bank, okay, and buy Bitcoin with that shit because it's gonna go back up. But when these ETFs get announced, so let me get on to that. All right. So let me show you this. I just been rambling and shit. Let me check on the chat. I just been talking. My bad, guys. This shit make me mad sometime. All right, what y'all saying? Bear market, yep. Thanks, Odium Speaks, man. Juicy Fruit, y'all holding it down in the chat. Cause y'all know how I do. I just be talking. All right, we got Mel W. This super helpful. Bruh, I'm appreciate you pulling up, Mel W. How often did you give these videos? Because I want to purchase low stocks myself, but I admit I'm not that knowledgeable. Bruh, I do this often. Miss Akimi in the building. Like maybe once a week, I'll come on with this stream and talk about this. Talk about this stuff. And then in the middle, I talk about the bullshit, you know, but I like to do this because this is very helpful and beneficial to the community, man. If people realize it or not, that's on them. But at the end of this market cycle, you're gonna see what time it is. All right, so I'll be on every other week. And I know we not knowledgeable because they don't teach us. That's why I'm here for. All right, so you see this news right here? Came out 2 days ago. CleanSpark moves their fiscal year financial results forward. That's very telling to me. They must have did some good shit in order for them to do that because their original earnings date was December 13th. And I saw this shit. I said, oh shit. And you wonder why the stock going up the way it's going? Because people anticipate in this earnings report right here. Now, if I see my stock moving based off its own news, that's a good thing, right? Understand that. My company is putting out news. So if this stock decides to go up based off of this news of my company put out tomorrow, I'm cool with that, right? That's reflecting of the news that's going on within my own company, CleanSpark, okay? But if the news come out talking about, oh, they just bombed Bangladesh and the whole market crash, It's a fucking buying opportunity. It has nothing to do with what the fuck we're doing, what this company doing. If it drop, I'm not gonna say, oh, it might drop lower. You sound dumb, right? You don't know what it's gonna do. You know you got this chance right now in your face to get it for cheap. Buy that shit. You understand? The whole market's been doing this. Okay, so they're gonna come out with their earnings report tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. I will be watching this. I don't give a fuck who's on live stream. You understand? I will be watching this. I got 2 devices if I need to put one in the background so I can laugh a little bit, but my attention will be here. Why? Because I got thousands of dollars invested in this company. This shit is what's gonna make me the money, in my opinion, right? Las Vegas. This is news news coming out of this fucking Las Vegas shit. CleanSpark Inc. CleanSpark is in Georgia, not Las Vegas. So that's telling me the article is whoever writing this is Las Vegas news. CleanSpark, America's Bitcoin miner, will discuss his fiscal year 2023 financial results via a live webcasting beginning at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, 1:30 p.m. Pacific. That's why Biz made a special day to come. I normally come on the weekends, right? I came on today because of this. I need to let the people in the chat that's invested in CleanSpark know that this is coming so they can listen to this shit and they can start to listen to these people talk. I don't give a fuck if you don't understand what they're saying. Put the shit on in the background and just drive and listen to the shit. Just listen to where you got your money. These are the people in charge of my fucking money. These people right here, I need to listen to what the fuck they got to say to me, right? So the earning call will be tomorrow at 4:30. All right. Thursday, November 30th, results will be released after the close of regular trading tomorrow. So after the close of tomorrow's stock day, by this time tomorrow, well, shit, it's 4:30, it's 7 o'clock now. So by this time tomorrow, we would know what the fuck this news is. And I need to know what the fuck this news is. Okay? Because I got money over here. So, and every company is like that, not just CleanSpark. You got any company you like to invest in, right? I can't tell you to buy CleanSpark shares. I'm not your financial advisor. This is my company. Whatever you see me doing with this company, you mirror it, whatever company you like. You might like Tesla. If you want to fucking buy Tesla shares, guess what? When they earnings report come out, you better be your ass right there listening to what's going on. Even if you don't understand it, listen to it. You hear that shit about 3 or 4 times, guess what happens? You start to understand it. Okay? It's no excuse. If you like McDonald's, take your ass over there to McDonald's earning report. Right? Amazon, you better be listening for Amazon earning report. If you don't know what to buy, S&P 500, top 500 companies in the entire stock market. If you want to just chill and you don't want to do no research, just average into the S&P 500 slowly over time. Don't worry about the downs and ups. America has been growing on a trajectory that's ridiculous. I got news for you. If America crashed, guess what? Your money ain't worth shit anyway. You ain't got but one option. That's for it to go up. If it start crashing and go down, who gives a fuck? You ain't gonna have shit anyway. If the dollar loses value, guess what? Your dollars that you got in your bank ain't gonna be worth a fuck. So it doesn't matter either way you look at it. Only thing you can get out of it is some type of gain. But what won't happen if you do nothing, you will get nothing. I promise you that. 0 plus 0 equals 0. Promise you that. All right, so that's the news with CleanSpark. They're coming out tomorrow with that earnings report. All right, so this is different news that's going on in the market. The Federal Reserve is gonna have a meeting, right? No, yeah, they're gonna have a meeting. I think that's this December 12th. That meeting for the Fed meeting and the CPI data is coming out on the same 2 days. That's pretty cool right there. All right. The Fed rate cut hopes are fueling and everything rally on Wall Street. Guys, this title, I don't know if whoever's been listening to me for the past year, what did I come on here and say? I said, okay, if this fucking Federal Reserve decided to start cutting interest rates, the market is going to take the fuck off, period. They ain't even cut no interest rate yet. But look at what the market is doing. Not just CleanSpark, all of the stocks been going up because what happened? Why is that happening? Fed rate cut hopes are fueling an everything rally on Wall Street. What does that mean? Everything is going to fuck up. Why? Because people are anticipating the Federal Reserve to start doing rate cuts. Me, was buying when they was raising interest rates. Why? Because the fucking stocks was going lower. What does that mean? A buying opportunity. For me, I don't give a fuck how low it go. I'm not putting all my money in there. I'm putting whatever I can afford that won't hurt me. Whether it's $100 a week, $50 a week, shit, whether it's $20 a week, whatever it is, I'm putting something in this motherfucker. You know, it starts to add up over time. I might get, when my income tax money come, okay, all you income tax people, right? I got kids. I claim my kids on my taxes for all of them hater motherfuckers that call me all these crazy ass names. The government let me claim my kids on my taxes, you bitch ass motherfuckers. My kid's mom let me do that because I'm that dude in real life. She don't look at me like these other people thinking I'm crazy and all this weird shit. My kid's mom know I stand on business. Let my baby daddy claim these damn kids because he's going to do what's right. This is how I've been living my whole life. Okay? So when I get my income tax return and say, let's just throw hypotheticals out there. Say I get $5,000 return or whatever. Let's just say $5,000 return. I'm going to take at least $3,000 of that money and invest it, period. What I need the money for, I didn't need it right now. I'll take $2,000 and spend $1,000 on each one of my kids. 1,000 for you, 1,000 for you. Spend it. Let's go. Let's turn it up. This is y'all money. Daddy work every day. Fuck this money, right? I take the 3,000, put it in the market. Why? Because in 3 years from now, that 3,000 might be worth 15,000. I don't need shit right now. I'm going to get my taxes and go buy a TV. That TV is going to lose its value every day, right? Don't you already got a TV? If your TV broke, okay, go buy the fucking TV, but don't spend a fucking $3,000 on one, right? Your TV don't work, okay, go spend $600-$700 on the TV. Keep the rest of the money, motherfucker. Don't spend it all, okay? Like, this is fucking should be common knowledge. But what do? We get that income tax. We go buy a car. The car dealers make the most money on your ass, right? We go fucking buy clothes. Go buy all type of shit that we don't need. If your kid needs some shit, buy what you need first. What you need is the difference between needs and wants. They need a pair of shoes. They don't need Balenciagas, right? They want Balenciagas, right? You need in this world, okay? You need a phone. You don't need an iPhone 15. Because the goddamn iPhone 11 do the same shit as the 15. Oh, we take better pictures. Well, why don't you get iPhone 15 money, then get the iPhone 15? How about you buy some Apple shares? How about that? Since you need the fucking iPhone 15, go buy you some Apple shares, motherfucker. Right? You get it? This is how they train us to be consumers, man. You know, and they get all your money. All of your money goes from your pocket to their pocket, right? I would rather own a garbage bag with $5,000 in it than to own a Louis bag with $100 in it. Okay? Or you see my Louis bag? You got $100 in this bag. Do you see this fucking trash bag with 5 bands in it? Fuck Louis Vuitton. You get it? Real talk, man. Fuck Louis Vuitton. All right? So it's just a fucking shirt. All right? I think I got one Louis Vuitton shirt. That's when I was dumb buying that shit. All right? So, boom. So, wait, let's go through this and see what think it was a quote in here that made this happen. Right. All right. It's talking about the treasury bonds, the everything rally, FOMO with a twist. Right. So this scares me. When I see this in the news, it's telling people to buy stock. When they see this type of shit, it tells me to chill the fuck out. That's why I sold those options today on CleanSpark. Right. I think we might have a good earnings report. We might run up around $7. Remember, my option is for $7.50, and it needs to hold that. It can't just hit $7.50 and go down. Nah, that don't work. It got to be above $7.50 on December 15th. And if I think it's going to be above $7.50 on December 15th, I have an option to roll that to a different month. So I won't lose my shares in this transaction. Only thing I could do is benefit. If the stock starts coming back down, I will be able to collect. I think I made like $800 on this deal, what I just did. That's my money, clear. I could put it in my pocket, go do whatever I want to do. So we got after a year has, let me see what it was. A guy in the Fed that said it's a possibility of cuts, and the market went bananas because he said possibility. So somebody tell me what's gonna happen when they actually cut the rates. What you think gonna happen when they actually cut? All right, so let's get out of there and let's get this live stream over. All right, let's try to get out of here real quick so I can help people go have fun. We're gonna go back and laugh and joke and shit. All right, so the next Federal Open Market Committee meeting will be held on December 12th through 13th. When I show you this is the meeting that they're gonna have on December 12th and the 13th. That's gonna announce the next, whether they're gonna raise rates, cut rates, or lower rates. I mean, leave the rates the same. So either they raise, cut, or neutral, right? Neutral and cut is good for the market. A raise will be bad for the market, but it'd be good for Biz. Okay, you understand? Because Biz don't got $1 million. I got $1 million portfolio that I just want to see go up, right? I'm trying to get that $1 million portfolio, so I need that bitch to go down so I can get as many shares as I can. So when it go up, it get to $1 million. I hope everybody understands that. Okay, they're either gonna raise, stay neutral, or cut. I want to see a neutral or a raise. Why? Because the raise is gonna make the market go back down. I don't want to sell my position right now, so I don't care if it go back down. I hope this bitch go back down. Man, I hope y'all understand my crazy ass logic. I don't want to see it keep going up. I'm tired of it going up. Please come back down because I got a little more money I want to buy some more shares with. You understand what I'm saying, right? I don't want to get to a certain point where I have to buy these shares at this price, right? Stop it. Go your ass back down. Stop doing this to me. You fucking with me, right? This is how my mind works. Most people work the opposite. They want to see it continuously go up. And that's the wrong thing. They don't understand. It's not going to $1 million. So fuck that money. I want the ownership. Right? The more I own, the faster I'm gonna make the money on the way up. Who's that? Oh, that's one of my boys. All right, so this meeting is coming out. This is one of the key dates that investors, economics, and policymakers mark on their calendar by many experts. Expect the Fed to hold rates steady at a target of 5.25% to 5.5%. So they're saying the expectation is for them to hold steady. I'll be cool with that, right? I really want them to raise the rates. If they start cutting these interest rates, which they probably won't, but when they start cutting interest rates, you're going to wish that you were in the market. Please listen to that shit. If you don't hear nothing else that I said today, right? When the fucking Federal Reserve get on the microphone and say, guys, we're going to cut the interest rates, the market is going to take the fuck off. You're going to make a lot of fucking money. Okay? Whether you got the S&P 500, damn near you could close your eyes. That bitch going to take the fuck off, right? Don't buy no dumbass shit. You know, buy a stable, a Tesla, shit like that. That shit going to be explosive. Why? Because interest rates are on your debt, right? So if I want to get a loan, it's going to cost me more money to borrow the money because the interest rates are high, right? Once they start lowering interest rates, it costs me less money to get that same loan, which means what? I have more disposable cash, right? I have more disposable cash. What do I do with my disposable cash? Invest it, right? That's what happens. That's why the market rallies, because then people will have more disposable cash laying around to invest. The investors of the world, the fucking consumers got more disposable cash to buy shit and give it to the people that know how to invest, right? So no matter what, the money is going to find its way to these assets. Because even the person that's buying shit, buying Jordans, well, Jordans is some of the investment, but buying fuck shit, buying fucking beers and all that shit, that money goes where? To a store. What is the store owner? Got fucking sense enough, because that's why he got a store. He got sense enough to fucking invest his money. He gives that money where? Put it in his portfolio. The money's coming right to the stock market. So when they start cutting these interest rates, you're going to wish you was in this fucking market. I'm already going to be in it because I was buying when everybody else was scared. Okay. So that's coming up December 12th. Okay. All right. Then we got this one. Now that the federal meeting is December 12th, the CPI data is coming out. And that lets us know the CPI data is called the Consumer Price Index. That lets us know if inflation is high, right? The Federal Reserve was raising interest rates to counter inflation, right? They figure if they raise the interest rates high enough, you stop borrowing money. If you stop borrowing money, spending money, what happens? The prices need to come back down to meet the buyer, okay? That's the economy, how it works. So the next Consumer Price Index will come out December 12th. It's right here. Okay, this is the next talk right here. Remember, Consumer Price Index is a lagging indicator that shows you what happened last month, right? So it's 1 month behind. So when the numbers come out for December, that's really going to be for November. What happened in the month of November? They can't tell us what happened in the month of November right now because they don't know. They got to get the numbers from November, but it comes out in December. So that will be on December 12th. So you got this CPI data on the 12th, and you got that Fed meeting on the 12th and the 13th. So when the Fed get the news of the CPI data, they're going to make a decision whether or not they need to raise interest rates, cut interest rates, or leave them neutral. The experts in the market say they plan on leaving them neutral. That's also a little bit good for the market for that to happen. Okay? So that's the relationship between the CPI data and the interest rates. This is economical shit that they don't teach us, right? We don't know this shit, but I'm telling you. So the CPI data is very important. We want to see if inflation is high. Guess what Biz want to see? I want to see inflation high. Why? Because I want to buy more fucking ownership. Right? If the inflation starts coming down, guess what happens? The Federal Reserve start cutting interest rates. And guess what happened? The market starts going up. Okay? If the inflation is high, the Federal Reserve rise interest rate, the market start going down. I need that. You see how I'm thinking opposite, right? My brain thinking opposite. That's why I'm making money. I'll be wishing all the time that I had couple $1 million. I'll be up. I wouldn't never have to work no more. Like ever. Cause I got this shit in my head. These motherfuckers ain't smarter than me. They just know shit I don't know. I'm not smarter than you. I just know shit you don't know. That's it. Once I learn what the fuck these motherfuckers know, I could be just as good as them. I just need the money now. Now I need the money, and I could play games with these motherfuckers same way they play games with me, right? They laughing at my portfolio. I seen somebody portfolio with like 3-4 million in there. I'm like, God damn, you lucky motherfucker. I ain't worried about the money. I'm like, God damn, how much profit this motherfucker making? Right? If that motherfucker is able to put $3-4 million, why I can't put $10,000, $20,000? They got me fucked up. I'm mad as fuck. I don't got enough more money, right? You know, imagine if I had $1 million in CleanSpark, how much profit I'll be up right now. couple hundred, 200,000-300,000. You realize that's fucking enough money to not work for 2 years just off of one fucking stock? I could sell that 300,000, leave my million in there, and fucking go have a vacation for 2-3 years at 100,000 a year. Like, this is what the fuck these motherfuckers are doing. Why are we so busy fighting each other, shooting at each other, arguing with each other? Like we fucking just gotta be right. Like we just gotta be the man. That's how they got us trained. Cause why? They show you this shit in movies and music. This is why it's fucking 20 people in here. There's some real shit. All right, so this is coming out. Consumer Price Index. So the key dates is the December 12th and 13th. The 12th, you get the Consumer Price Index, and they're going to have the Fed meeting. So that happens on the same day. You guys need to be paying attention to that, okay? Why? That don't got nothing to do with CleanSpark. It has something to do with the overall market. I know it don't got shit to do with CleanSpark, but that's got something to do with the overall market. Is CleanSpark in the market? Yes. Is Bitcoin in the market? Yes. So if that shit is fucked up, it's going to either present an opportunity or I'm going to make money. Either one of the two going to happen. Either I'm going to have an opportunity to buy or my money just going to keep going up. So these dates affect the entire market, not just my company. Now, remember the news, okay? For the bad days, when the bad days come, you have to remember what your company said 2 weeks ago when they come out and say, we have a good this, we made this much shit, we got this much money, this, right? And then 2 weeks from now, some bad shit happened in the market crash. You forget all about what the fuck you just read. Nah, bruh. Okay, this is my time to execute right now when everything is, I need more bad news. I want bad news. You understand how my mind working? I hope you guys picking that part up, right? That should give you a little more confidence when you start to see his shit going down, right? When you start seeing his shit go down, you should be, Warren Buffett, best to ever do it. He said, you be fearful when others are greedy. You be greedy when others are fearful. He's the best to ever invest. So when others are fearful, what did that mean? When you get bad news, you be greedy. That's what Warren Buffett said. So I'm listening to fucking the guy that's worth $200 billion. I'm listening to him. When he say, the market is fucking acting scary, you be greedy, buddy. Okay, sir. You $200 billion motherfucker. Yes, sir. You said what now? When everybody's scared, let me get this bag. All right, yeah. All right, I'm listening. When everybody's greedy, you be fearful. What does that mean? When the market start going crazy high, that's when you sell. Okay, you got it, $200 billion man. Don't let me get enough money because I'm going to catch your ass. Right? I'm going to catch your ass. I'm going to be worth $200 billion too. But I need the money, of course, which, that's very unlikely. So, but it's just the logic behind it. It doesn't matter where you at. It's still the same logic. Whether you got $100, $500, whatever, it's the same logic. Okay. So we're going to get off of that. We're going to go to this right here. All right. Where's the ETF news? Did that shit drop off? Boom, boom. Well, I could pull up we got ETF news coming up. Okay, let me show you this, right? This is why I say the market didn't even start yet. The rally didn't even start yet. See, we still got 139 days to the Bitcoin halving. Right? What up, Trina? See you in the building. Right? All right. V Chance, appreciate you pulling up. All right, so we got 139 days to the Bitcoin halving. I told you the Bitcoin halving, it say estimated halving date, April 17th, 2024. They can't be exact to that date. It can happen before or after April 17th, but it will happen sometime in that time range. Okay, this Bitcoin halving. What is the Bitcoin halving? Where they reduce the rewards of Bitcoin in half. So right now, I think they give like six Bitcoin per block. It would drop down to 3 Bitcoin per block, which that does what? Make the asset more scarce. That's why all these rich ass motherfuckers are looking to get into Bitcoin, right? Because it's scarce asset. It's the most scarcest asset in the world. Gold, you can still mine gold. Gold is God's money. It's from the earth, right? You can still mine gold. You can't keep mining Bitcoin forever. It's going to be a cutoff. That's why this shit is going to explode, right? The Bitcoin halving it is normally a catalyst to push Bitcoin to higher levels. It normally happens a month or maybe 2 months after the actual halving. I need you guys to understand that, okay? When the Bitcoin halving happens, you might not see nothing happen to Bitcoin. That shit might make you like, yo, I thought Bitcoin was going to go up. Because everybody and their mother is expecting Bitcoin to take off at the Bitcoin halving. They're not going to let everybody get rich. It's not how this shit works. They're going to dry your ass out. You know the Bitcoin happening is happening, okay? You prepare yourself for the halving, okay? Once the halving happens, you be patient and you continue to prepare yourself. A month, 2 months, at the most 3 months. That's when the fucking phase 3 of the bull run is here. You will see an explosion in price. That will be phase 3. After phase 3 of the fucking bull run, it's over. Okay? It's going to go fucking, you're going to be like, God damn. The price going to probably hit between, look, this is another thing I need to tell you that I think, I can't tell you this. None of this shit is financial advice, okay? This is all entertainment. Okay? All right. Now, everybody is looking for Bitcoin to hit $100,000. I highly doubt that's going to happen because everybody's looking for it to happen. You do the opposite of these motherfuckers, okay? So, if we at 30 bands, about to be 40 bands, right? Bitcoin breaks up to 48,000. People going to get excited. Me, I know 48,000 is strong resistance, right? If we break past 32, 38, we're going to see 42, right? That's the next resistance point in the chart of Bitcoin will be 42,000. If we break past 42,000, 48,000, we're going to get a sell-off. All right, it's going to go back down from 48,000. It's going to take at least 2 or 3 attempts at 48,000 for it to break through 48,000. This is when I believe the Bitcoin halving to be here, right? That will be the Bitcoin. This is me, what I think, okay? I think right now we might run up to 48,000. I'm just being straight up. When you guys look and you see this shit at 48,000, just remember this is entertainment, okay? All right? This is fucking entertainment, right? But just listen to me, right? So I believe we might break towards $48,000. 48,000 when they announced the Bitcoin ETF. Okay. I thought I had that fucking thing on my screen. I need that. I gotta look for it while I'm talking to you. All right, let me find that. I got a search tab. I need that. Because they well, I don't need it because it's the same rhetoric over and over again. So, all right. Once it break past, we'll break up to 48,000. Okay? When it hit 48,000, that's strong resistance in the chart. Why do Biz say that's resistance? Because when we went to 67,000 up in that area, when we start coming down, we held support at 48,000. It's like a stair step. That was hard for Bitcoin to go underneath, right? So that's a support line on the chart of Bitcoin. It's not, now I'm not making this shit up. This is whatever comes to resistant, whatever is support, once you drop under it becomes resistance, right? All it is like a ceiling in the ground. Just think of that, okay? It's hard. These terms don't mean shit, okay? They just say these terms so you don't understand what it fucking mean. But resistance means exactly what it say. It's resistant to going above, right? It's like a ceiling. Okay, support means just what it say. You're supported by standing on top of it. It's not cracked ice. Okay, so right now, as it looks in the chart, 30 to 32,000 is support for Bitcoin. What I mean, it's going to be very hard for Bitcoin to go below that level. If I see 30,000 on this chart, I don't give a fuck what the news say. I'm buying that shit. Okay? If I see 48,000 on this chart, I'm going to understand that this might be a time to maybe take a little profits if I was in a day trading thing, but I'm not. I'm in a long-term game. I own CleanSpark. Wherever CleanSpark price is at that moment, I would consider selling some cover calls at that area. Because why? I know that this was heavy support in the previous cycle, right? So 48,000 would be a fucking hard level for it to pass. It might hit 48, drop back down to 45. Hit 48 again, drop all the way back down to 42. Hit 48 again, drop back down to 45. You'll be like it's doing right now with 38. Pay attention to the movement of this shit. It's stuck. It don't want to go past 38,000. Because why? 38,000 was support the last cycle. So it's gonna be it's fighting with that number right there. It's like, bitch, I want to get up. 38, like, bitch, fuck you. You can't go up. And like, nah, let me up. That's what the price action is doing right now, right? So once it busts through 38, we're going to hit 42, right? It's going to be on a path to 42 because that was the next level of support. Once it busts through 42, it's going to be on a path to 48. Bruh, once that shit get through 48,000, you going to see the fucking, that's when you're going to see the fireworks because it ain't no more resistance after that. All the way to $60,000, bruh. Right? Like 69,000. So that bitch break through 48. We going up, motherfucker. You're going to see everybody and their mama come on YouTube. Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin. You better believe it. Watch what I tell you. Because they know that shit is going to be a clear shot to like $60,000. And then people going to say, we're going to 100. They're going to get everybody thinking we're going to 100. Biz, I'm selling around 93,000. Fuck that 100,000. I done made all the money. The goal is not to sell at the actual top. And the goal is not to actually buy at the actual bottom. I just want the middle. Right? I just want the middle. So if everybody think we going to 100 grand, I'm out of there at 93. I done made so much fucking money. 93. I'm out. 92, bitch. I'm out. That shit say 90 grand. I might fuck this shit. I'm out. Fuck that extra 10 bands. Right? I just made fucking a whole bunch of money. I better be grateful and get the fuck out of Dodge. Right? Because why? Man, that shit'll go to 97,000 and crash on your ass while you waiting for 100 grand. You understand that shit? I seen this shit happen multiple times. Not financial advice. All I want is the middle. I don't want to buy the actual bottom. I don't want to sell at the actual top. I want the middle. I just want the middle portion. I can't be greedy, right? Oh, we going to 150. Listen, man, fuck that. I'm taking my profits. You got me fucked up. I'm not about to give you this money back. You're not getting this fucking money back. Once we get up that high, you got me fucked up. If Bitcoin is at almost $190,000, do you realize the price of this CleanSpark stock? In my opinion, not financial advice, okay? In my opinion, this fucking CleanSpark stock might be $35, $40, man. You understand that shit? And I got 3,280 shares of this company. This shit might be at $40 a share because the hype will be amazing. And then I'm looking at 100. That's why I don't even want to think about that shit. I'm be selling like a motherfucker. I be up $120,000. I'm selling, bitch. I'm out. Take this fuck. You want CleanSpark? You can have this shit. Take it. Get this shit out of my face. Let me get these 120 grand. Take this back to my family. Buy my dump truck. Set my kids up with what, wherever they at in their life, whether it's college or I don't know, prom, wherever the fuck they at in life. Here you go, daddy got you. Where you get the money from, daddy? Because these stupid motherfuckers in the stock market done taught me how to do this shit. That's where I got the money from. and keep about 50 bands to the side for what? Because I want this bitch to crash so I could put some more money back in here and get some more of this shit. This good shit right here. This that good shit. This my re-up money. All the same to drug game. This is why if we actually fucking took our time to learn this shit, we'd be the best goddamn stock market people there is. Because we know how to trap. This ain't nothing but the trap right here. This the legal trap. The same fucking concept right here. It's right here. But we don't understand no terminology, the words, and the things that people say. But it's the fucking trap right here. Right? I'm going to walk away with a bag on their ass. 125 bands. What happened? I can't get arrested. I did this shit the legal way. That's what I imagine to happen, right? But that's why I keep buying this shit when it go. I told you, anything under $4, I'm buying. Anything under $4, I'm buying. Right now we at $6.59. So you already know I'm not buying. Me personally, why? Because I loaded my bag already, right? I'm not buying anymore right now, personally. That's just me. If we get a pullback, I will be buying, right? I won't be acting like a little punk and saying, I don't want it. It's crashing. I'm losing money. Fuck that money. I want ownership, right? Fuck the money, man. Fuck that money. Let me get as much shares as I can. That's my goal, right? Right now, I'm telling you guys, I'm sitting back just watching this shit every day. I don't be buying shit because all of the shit I've been buying is past my price range. I need to look for something else to buy. See what I'm saying? Right now, it's time for me to look for another. I'm like, fuck, man. God damn, I can't buy no more of this shit. I mean, I can. If I didn't own any, I would be buying. You hear me? If I didn't own if I didn't own any, I would be buying. But I own fucking 3,200 shares of this shit. So it's no rush for me to buy it. I already been buying this shit. Right? I want to buy at my price because I got that right. Because I got so much ownership already. Right? I'm not chasing any more ownership. My cup is full. I'm straight with this company. If we drop to my price, I will be pulling the trigger. If we don't, do you hear that again? If we drop to my price, I will become a buyer. My price is anything under $4. I'm on it. That's just my price. That's not your price. Okay? If you don't own any of this shit, I can't tell you what to do. If I didn't own any of this shit, I would be buying tomorrow. Okay? That's would be my first purchase. Tomorrow. Boom, bitch. $100. Biz, what happened if it dropped? I just fucking told you what I would do. Make sure you got $100. Make sure you could take a match and light that $100 bill on fire and your life still be happy. If that's true, I'm in there. Right? It start dropping. Let me put $25 more in this shit. Let me get it. Let me see if I could get the fucking $4 where Biz at. But what about the money? Fuck the money. But I need money. You shouldn't have put it in there if you needed it. Fuck the money. Let me get these goddamn share count up. Because if this bitch hit $40, these little dumbass shares you buying right here gonna be looking real nice. You could be sitting over there like, hey, baby, we up. We got this bag, boy. It's this fucking little yellow punk motherfucker on YouTube. Boy, this motherfucker got, yeah, baby, we going on vacation. Yes, you could do that. That's when you do that. Yep. With somebody else's money, take her to fucking Hawaii. You feel me? And you still got a good job and you making money. Then that light bulb go off in your head and I don't have to tell you nothing else. Then you could take this and spread it to your kids and your kids' kids. You know, keep that generational wealth in the family. You know what to do with it as far as the stocks go and the Bitcoin currency and all that shit go. When then you could get some real estate because that's also an investment. It's just a slower growing investment than this crypto shit. This crypto shit make you a lot of fucking money in a fast amount of time. That's why people scared of it, because it'll make you a lot of money and it'll lose you a lot of money in a fast amount of time. But the most people that lose the most money, they are the idiots that just dump a bunch of money at one time. right? I seen a motherfucker put $70,000 in there in one day. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is you doing? Like, you fucking tripping. Why you couldn't take that 70 bands and buy $1,000 a day for 70 days? What the fuck is you doing? You averaging like jump rope. You know the girls, they be holding the jump rope and you got to time that motherfucker, then you jump in there. If you jump in there in the wrong time, what happened? You get smacked in the face with the goddamn rope. Right? You got to get your ass in where you fit in. Where you put in 70 bands at one time for, you fucking idiot? Now when the shit crashed, guess what happened? Now you start getting scared because you just put $70,000 in this motherfucker. So that shit go down a couple thousand. You like, oh shit, I'm down to 60. I'm like, bruh, don't look at me, motherfucker. I didn't tell you to do that dumbass shit you just did. This is something called dollar cost average. You average, motherfucker. You know you got 70 bands. Put $1,000 in that motherfucker and just leave the 70 bands. Wait for it to go down. Well, what if it go up? That means you're being greedy, right? Greed is one of the 7 deadliest sin. Greed. You chasing the money. Don't chase the money. Chase ownership. Man, I could talk about this shit all day. So, the Bitcoin halving coming up in 139 days. The ETF, that's what I wanted to talk about. The ETF looking like it might get more, it's looking like it might be closer to approval because the SEC, the Security Exchange Commission, right? That's what the initials stand for. Security Exchange Commission. They delayed the Bitcoin, one of the Bitcoin ETFs. It seems like they putting them all around the right time. And most crypto experts and crypto market experts agree that we might see a Bitcoin ETF by January 10th. Okay? We might see a Bitcoin ETF by January 10th. In the month of January, I ain't selling no fucking options. Because if we get a Bitcoin ETF, we going to 48 bands. In my opinion, not financial advice. If Bitcoin ETF come out, we going to $48,000. Why did I say 48? Remember that resistance I'm talking about? It's going to be hard for it to bust through there. That news is so major, it might just bust right through that motherfucker. It might go, that bitch might it's going to take the fuck off. I mean, you heard it here first. We get a Bitcoin ETF approved, it's over with. That bitch is going to run. That bitch is going, you're going to see that shit is going to make you want to get into crypto when you see that shit happen. I hope it happens and you don't have no money in it. I'm not trying to be a downer, but I really hope you see this shit happen. Cause you gonna be like, holy shit. That motherfucker gonna go. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see. Right now we at 37,000. Let them approve a Bitcoin ETF. We going on a ride, Jack. We going 50 bands or higher. Cause of the news. That shit's gonna be so much hype. People gonna be like, yo, Bitcoin. And this money just gonna start coming in from every angle. And guess what I'm gonna be doing? Sitting, watching. Why? Because I loaded my bags. My bag's already loaded. I'm just be watching. Like, damn, that's not all. Because guess what? We got this Bitcoin halving coming up. Damn. Right? That's what gets us to $100,000 or close to $100,000. Is this Bitcoin halving along with the hype of the Bitcoin ETF coming, right? That ETF is major. That shit might send us clear to 55, 60,000 alone. Then the Bitcoin halving is going to be another catalyst to send us even higher. After this Bitcoin halving catalyst, I am out. I'm out, right? I'm not telling nobody to fucking sell this, to hold this shit forever. It's not what I'm doing. I'm making money off this shit. I'm in here for the money, man. After the Bitcoin, once we get the run up off of this halving, I'm out. Biz, I thought you want to invest. Yes, I'm an investor. I'm a smart investor. I'm going to take this fucking money and get the fuck out of Dodge and let all you motherfuckers hold the bag because you guys are crazy. You just want to buy it goddamn $100,000. I'm not doing that. I'm going to wait until this bitch crash on your ass. Once it crash, then I'm going to buy it back at a lower price. So if I sell at 90 bands, that bitch drop down back to 60 bands, I'm going to start buying again. You get it? I'm going to take that fucking money off the table. So remember, I'm telling you that because I'm going to show you every step of the way what I'm doing, right? I'm not selling anything right now. I sold some options. And those options, where's that? Let me see. Pull that up. Boom. Share this tab. All right, the options. This is my account. I got 32. You see, guys, now, you might not understand this, but if you follow along, it's just like jump rope or riding a bike. You might fall and bump your head. You don't know what's going on. If you look right here, the month, what's the percent? Right here, what's the percent? Daily, let me see. Let me say weekly. I'm up $2,752 this week. All right, what is this? This 1 month, I'm up 56% in this 1 month alone. All right, the S&P 500 average return is 13%. There is no house anywhere for sale that goes up 56% in 1 month time. Okay, these are the type of gains you get in the stock market. I'm just being straight up. All right, so let me see. Year to date, I'm up 189%. Year to date means from January. 189%. There's nothing on the market that goes up that fast. Nothing. Okay? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Not no car. Not no property. Nothing goes up 189% in fucking 11 months. Nothing. Okay? You understand? All right. So that's the truth of the matter. 189%, that's a lot. Right? So I'm up that on the year. Just 2,700 in this month. I'm looking for a pullback. Why? Look at this graph. It don't look nice, right? It's just straight up. I don't like that. It needs to come his ass back down here a little bit. Find like a little support right around here. It need to come back on down. Come on back down to Papa and then break and go higher. Right? I don't like this. Just keep going up and up and up and up like this. Nah, bruh. Bring your ass down here a little bit and then break up and then go higher. Right? It need to be looking like this all the way up. Not this shit. This shit looking too nice. That's why Biz sold. I got 3,280 shares of CleanSpark. Right? These options sell for $43 a piece. Right? Remember, I told you I start selling them around $25. So they got $24. When you see this red right here, this doesn't matter. This is the money I missed out on because the stock kept going. The stock's still going up, right? So the higher this stock price go, the higher these options going to be value, right? So that's nothing. This is not taken away from my account or anything, right? All it's telling me is, Biz, you should have waited a little longer. You would have made more money by selling these options, right? That's what that's telling me. It said I sold them at $25 a piece. They at $43 a piece right now, only because CleanSpark still keep fucking going up. This shit crazy, right? I'm like, damn, that shit going up like a motherfucker. So that's all this line means right here, okay? It's saying I missed out on $577. So I got the 80 shares on the side. Why? Because remember I told you got to have at least 100 shares to sell an option. So these 80 straggler shares right here, it's not 100. So I couldn't sell another option with it. I have to get that 80 to a full 100. Then I could have sold another option and collected this $43 right here to go with that. So I have 3,280 shares. I sold 32 option contracts for $7.50 on December. What is this expiration date? I think it's December 15th. Yeah, I think that. It's a Friday. All options expire on Fridays. Okay? So it's a Friday, December 15th. So on December 15th, CleanSpark needs to be underneath $7.50. If it is, I get to keep all the money that I made for each contract which over here it says in my cash balance, right? $787. So this is what I collected from selling these options. I hope you guys are still here listening, because this is get you to understand when we start selling options and shit. So if CleanSpark does not break above $7.50 by December 15th, I keep this $787. This is my money, right? These people pay me this money in order to buy this contract from me, because they think, whoever bought it thinks that it might go higher than $7.50 by December December 15th. Okay, so this $780 is my money, right? For now, I can spend it if I want, but I'm not spending it. I'm gonna leave it here. Why? So what happened if it go to $7.50? Guess what? In the grand scheme of things, I'm gonna be pissed, but I don't really give a fuck, because I've been buying at $4. Right? My average purchase price is said right here, $4. Look, my average purchase price is $4. So if I was buying all these shares at $4 and it hit 3,200, and it hit $7.50, that means I made $3.50 each share, right? That would take my account all the way up to, it's at 21,000 now. I don't know. What's 3,280 times 750? That would be shit, almost 30 grand. It'd give me an extra 30 grand. If that shit go all the way up to 750, it'll sell my shares. I would walk away with 30 grand. And I would get the money. Then what do? Biz, I thought you wanted to invest for the bull market. I do. So what would I do then? I would then in turn buy something called a cash secure put. Right? This is how it's a strategy in the market called the will. Okay? It's called the will. You sell covered calls and you buy puts. Cash secure put. Don't get confused. Cash secure, what does that mean? That means you secure it with cash. Okay? So I would then go buy a cash secure put at a strike price. The same way I sold this option at that $7.50 strike price. If that shit get called away from me, that's why they call it covered calls, right? They will call my shares away, take my shares from me. Okay, at $7.50 though, I still get to keep this $787 regardless. That's my money right now. I could go do what I want to do with that money. That's mine, right? I get that just for doing the contract thing. But if that shit hit, they gotta pay me $7.50 a share when it hit, right? I would take that money and then go buy something called a cash secure put to put myself back in the game, put shares on me. That's why they call it put. They're gonna put the shares on me. I would list my price. I might put up, if I wanted 3,000 shares, I probably put up $15,000 to get my 3,000 shares back at $5 though. Watch what I'm telling you. I will put put up 15 bands and say, look, I'll buy the shares from you again if it goes to $5. I'll put up these 15 bands so I could get 3,000 shares from you at $5. Remember, I just sold for like 30. Paying attention? I'm gonna get my 3,000 back at motherfucking 15 at $5 though. I'm gonna put the strike price at $5. Biz, but the stock is at $7.50. I don't give a fuck. I want to buy them at $5. And what does that do for me in my portfolio? I put up the 15 bands and they pay me a premium. The same premium that you see on the screen now that I collect from cover calls. This is called a wheel strategy. Okay. So my recommendation, this is a little advanced for people that never even bought a share before, but you should look into this. If I was to buy any company that I wanted to have ownership, I will always start off with a cash secure put so I can collect premium, right? So if somebody in the chat, well, no, not financial advice. If I wanted to buy CleanSpark at $5 a share right now, and say I had enough money to buy 100 shares, right? That would be, I think, $5,000, right? I would say, hey, I'll buy those shares off you for $5 a share if it goes back to $5. The market gonna be like, okay, we take your 5,000, and just for your services of letting us hold this 5,000, ensuring that you're gonna buy these shares at $5, we'll give you $25 premium. Right? You keep that, put it in your pocket. Right? Well, no, I don't think that's. Let me make sure that's $5,000. Because I'm just thinking, I'm just talking, but I'm gonna get the right numbers. So we got 100 times 5. $500. I added a zero. So it'd be $500, right? You wanted 100 shares. You put up 500. 1,000 shares would be 5,000. So if you wanted to buy 100, you put up 500, right? Say, I want to get these shares assigned to me. This is called options. This is what you would use for a cash secure put. You got 500. You willing to buy 100 at $5, right? You put the 500 up. They give you a premium for doing that, right? So you'll get $25 extra just for doing that. But if the stock drops to $5, you got to buy those shares at $5. It ain't no matter of fact, you ain't got to do shit. It's automatically, the computer going to automatically do it. Now, if it drops to $4.50, guess what? You got to buy those shares at $5, right? That's the contract. And that's why people would pay you the premiums. That's why somebody would give you that $25, $30, because if we drop to $4.80, they're going to sell them to you for $5. But you don't give a fuck because you wanted to buy the shares anyway. Right? And you collect a little premium right there. So you got a little extra money. So the shares really didn't cost you nothing. But what happens if we never drop to $5? Well, you keep your money and you keep the premium. Right? The premium is yours right off the top. You automatically keep that right off the top. But if we never drop to $5, then you keep your money. And if you keep doing that shit over and over again until it gets put on you, right? Because you want to get in this company. If the shares never get put on you, then you're making money anyway off the premium. You understand? I hope people are understanding what I'm saying, right? I try to break it down so simple. I try it. To me, it makes perfect sense, right? If you had $2,000, you could put up 2,000 and get 400 shares at $5. You get 4 different contracts paying $25 a piece. That's $100, right? You could make $100. That's your pocket money. Boom, you got the money right there, bro. If we hit $5, I'm gonna just buy them at $5. We dropped to $3.50. Guess what? You gotta buy them at $5. I don't think we're going back there. I'm mad a little bit about that, but I don't think we're going back there. But who knows? You know, don't nobody know. But that's the strategy people use with the wheel, right? And I'm selling options now, covered calls at $7.50. If we run past $7.50, I have another option. What I can do is called roll the option, right? It's all type of ways you can use options in the market. Options is a little more advanced, right? So when if that bitch go up, say it get real close to $7.50, I'm gonna be like, fuck, I don't want to lose my shares. Fuck that shit. I didn't want to sell these motherfuckers. So that's not, I want the premium. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to sell my shares now. Don't get it twisted. So what would I do? I would then go roll the option to the next month at a higher price, right? So they got an option chain. They come like different prices. So let's, for example, CleanSpark option chain. I know it because this is my company. Is every $2.50, right? So you got options at $5, you got options at $7.50, you got options at $10, you got options at $12.50, you got options at $15, right? The higher the bigger the gap away from the money, the lower the premium. You understand? Because motherfucker like, bruh, We ain't about to go to $15. I ain't buying that shit from you. That shit would say 0, right? Because you ain't getting shit for that. They ain't even selling them shits. They're like, bro, that shit way up there. We ain't even thinking about 15. So we at where we at 6 something. So the $7.50 one is the most expensive because it's closer to that number. Then you have a $10 option that's right above that number. It'll be cheaper, right? So that might be, if we add 4, that might be $15 an option, right? Because it's further away from where we at now. It's going to take the stock a lot of time to get up there. That's very risky. That's why the premium is cheaper, right? And then if it goes to $15, it's probably not even a fucking option, like 0. It's probably a 0 next to that number. You understand? So that's the level with the options. Okay? So if we get close to $7.50, I'm going to be looking at the $10 options because I want to still make money on the way up. So now I'm going to look, okay, I don't want to sell my shares at $7.50. So I'm going to go to this $10 option and maybe go to February. And that's going to give me more premium than what I just made. But now they got more time, right? Because the option work like this. The longer the time frame, the more expensive the option is. Okay? Because the other person is giving a bet. Like, yo, I bet you by March of next year, that stock be worth $15. And I'm like, I bet. And then they take my money. All right, so you want to bet? Bitch, give me $50 an option. So if I got 32 of them, I'm making a lot of money off these options. That's why I like to sell options. You know what I'm saying? Because I just picked up $787 for free. Right? That's how I'm looking at it. I'm just hope that this bitch don't hit, because if it don't hit $7.50, I get to keep my shares. Right? My shit, that dude just lost. He lost his money. 90% of options expire worthless in the stock market. Just so you know that, right? They don't like to let these options hit, right? Because people are selling these options, making money. So motherfuckers try to protect these options from hitting. So I expect tomorrow we run up a little bit higher, maybe CleanSpark, depending on the earnings news, the anticipation for the earnings. You know, you might get another continuation. By Friday, we'll be selling the fuck off again. That's what I think. Go back down into the $5 range. That's what my brain is telling me, right? That's why I put these options like, fuck it. I'm about to get this $787, and I hope this bitch go back down. This bitch start going back down. If it go under $4, guess what? I'm going to use this $787 to buy more shares with it. See how that work? So they call this shit, it's like what we call it, a poor man's dividend, right? It's almost like a dividend. And you could do this every month. So after December 15th, they will have a January option. I ain't fucking with January because of what? The ETF news gonna be announced in January. I ain't fucking with it. Because if I put an option right there, January, and that bitch take the fuck off, it's gonna blow past my option and all my money. I'm gonna be like, fuck. Right? If I put an option at $12 and CleanSpark run up to $30, I'm gonna be pissed. Because I had to sell my shares at $12 and this shit worth $30 right now. So to avoid all that, I won't write an option contract for January. I'll just let that month go and see the news. Once the news comes, however, once the news comes and the stocks start taking the fuck off, that's when you write the option. Notice when I wrote the option on the way up, right? I didn't write the option while we was low. I was just buying shares down there. When we start going up, that's when I wanted to sell those covered calls. Because the higher the stock price go, the more you get for the premium. The closer this stock gets to $7.50, the higher that premium is going to be. Right? The premium might be $60, $70. You're like, God damn, I got 32 contracts. Right? And I've been buying these shares at $4. So kind of sort of, I don't want to sell my shares because I want to be a part of the bull market, which I could always buy them back, get back in. But if it did sell, I don't give a fuck because I just made $15,000 profit. They're giving me back 30 bands. So I just made 15 bands. I'm straight. You know, I'm chilling. I paid $4. I'm good. Everything profit. I hope the stock tank. I be fucking hoping, praying to God some bad news comes. So why? I can buy for the low, right? Get my ass back in the market, take that money and jump back in the market with it, sell some more options, rinse and repeat, you know? So what I hope you guys understand a little bit of what I just said, right? About these options. That shit is fucking very, very advanced, but it's not. They scare you because you're smart enough to understand that shit. They just fucking use terms that you don't understand. That's why you like, yo, what the fuck? I ain't fucking with that shit. That's why you saying that shit. Cause they'll say premium. They'll say cover call. They'll say shit like cash secure put. You like, what the fuck is these motherfuckers talking about? They like delta. The delta of this. You like, wait, what the fuck is a delta? What the fuck is that? I thought that was a college. No, motherfucker. That's the Greeks. They use the Greeks. The delta, the all of those shit, they call them the Greeks. And they all mean something. Right? But they don't want you. That's why when you see all that shit, you like, man, fuck this shit. I'm like, yo, fuck what you talking about. Do you know how much motherfucking money these motherfuckers make? Yeah. Bring your ass back over here and get some of this fucking money. You know? That's that's them real shit. Like, that's the real shit. So let me check and make sure y'all still in here, because I ain't been reading the chat. Now I want to answer questions. Only 7 people. That's fine with me. The bad guy, married man in the building. Odium speaks. Daryl Gray. Thanks. CLSK and Bitcoin I invested in is paying off big. Bang! That's what I like to see, big dog. Appreciate that, dog. That's what I like to see. I know I'm in here chatting, but I get hyped up talking about this money shit. Was anybody? It said you would put then next time explain cause. All right, Odium speaks. He say options are hard to explain. You should probably stick with the puts like you were. Then next time explain cause. Okay. Or use visuals. Boom. Great for the suggestion. Yep, that's a good suggestion. Maybe the next video, because I done talked about the earnings report and all that. The next video it could be about options. I'm gonna do that. You know, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to go in the lab while I'm at work and shit and make a video just dedicated on puts and calls. And what does that mean? How you able to buy puts and buy calls, and how you able to sell puts and sell calls, right? And those are just options, right? That's what an option is. The word put means down, okay? We want it to go down. We selling a put to want to stop. And the word call means up, okay? Just understand that. Put and call. This is why they fuck with your brain, and they don't want you to know, because they say shit like that. You like, yo, the fuck? It ain't. It's hard to explain, but it ain't. Once you understand it, you understand it. You know, if you let that shit make you think that you can't understand it, that's when they fucking win. That's because if you don't even try, they win. Because you don't know what the fuck is going on, right? You don't know what the fuck is going on, so you don't even think about that shit. You like, man, fuck that shit. What's going on with the Grammys? What's going on, BET? What? Motherfucker. You know, this motherfucker just made, I'm going to tell you something, man. If you see my portfolio up $8,000, understand, man, it's somebody up $10 million right now. Sitting back, laughing and shit on a yacht, chilling with his buddy, drinking martinis and shit, laughing like shit. Like, hey, what's up, man? Let me sell 3 million real quick. Let me get this 3 million real quick. This is what the fuck these motherfuckers is doing, man. Come on, man. I need some help, man. We need some more people doing this shit. So we could be the ones drinking the martinis like, yeah, bitch, what's good? Motherfucker, I'm in the boat next to your dumb ass. Yeah. You see me, right? This is what I hope for people to learn from this shit. And I'm a living witness. I ain't never get $1 million, but I damn sure I was up like 70 bands on their ass out of this bitch. And I started with 2,500. Not saying you could do that. Not saying it'll happen for you, but that shit happened to me. I was able to buy a house, and I seen that shit. I'm like, oh fuck no. When I seen that shit, all I wanted to do was learn more. I got that shit as a novice, as a rookie, right? That shit happened to me. It was like God did that shit for me. I bought the shit right in the bull market. Right before the bull market took off is when I start buying stock. And it was a blessing, right? Because had I been a starter buying in a bear market, I probably would have gave up already by now. Because I would have never seen the results. Right? I would have gave up. It was like God did that shit for me, right? The higher power, God, is the one I feel did that for me because it opened my eyes. I bought I bought stock, and I'm telling you, within 6 months, I was up like $25,000. I was like, oh my God. Within 8 months, that shit was like 70,000. I was like, bruh. I was like, yo. I was in a stupid mode. That shit was at 70,000. I'm thinking we going to 1 million, right? I'm thinking like, oh shit, I got the right one. Guess what happened? The shit came all the way back down to like 50 bands. I got pissed. I was like, oh fuck no, they not getting all this money back from me. I sold that bitch and bought my house. When I should have sold at $75,000. But I had to learn that shit. I'm glad I didn't give it all back because if I'd have just waited, that shit would have came all the way back down and I'd have been pissed. Right? So it happened for me for a reason. It allowed me to be able to go through this bear market and understand that I need to get myself prepared for the next bull market because it's not going to stay down forever. It's not going to stay down forever. You need to take advantage. I need to take advantage of it while it's down. They say you never kick a motherfucker when he down. Well, you buy the goddamn stock when it's down. I'll tell you that. And if you kick a motherfucker when they down, you win anyway because they're going to be knocked the fuck out. So you win, right? If I'm buying this stock while it's down, I'm going to win, period. As long as the underlying company is a good company that makes solid fundamental business moves, that has a great management team, you're in good shape, okay? If you have a bad company that's making bad business moves, then don't buy the fucking company. Get the fuck away from them. Coinbase, okay, would be a great investment for me, in my opinion. Can't tell you what to buy, but I will be following Coinbase's chart to show you that I feel Coinbase is a great investment for me. Do you understand English or no? Because Coinbase will take the fuck off, in my opinion, in the next bull market for Bitcoin. Because BlackRock is using Coinbase to buy Bitcoin. I can't tell you whether to buy or not. This is financial advice, entertainment. If you put your money in there and it crash, ain't got shit to do with me. If I put my money in there and it crash, I'm going to buy more. You understand? I hope you understand. If you ain't trying to make no money, just fucking keep buying shit. Live your life the way you want. All right? I don't know what to tell you, but this shit is real and it done happened to me before. So sell half, move your earnings to another stock. Bam, Be More Legend in the building. I see you. That's a right move too. You can sell half, double up, sell half, just like the hood, just like a Be More. You know what it is. Be More Legend. Yes, sir. Baltimore, baby. Double up. You double up. You can sell half. You keep half your position and you move to another company. That's a good idea too. Next thing you know, you got 25 companies. Right now, I'm focused more on this damn Bitcoin having and shit because I know a few more companies I want. Like I like SoFi. It's a company in the market called SoFi. It's a digital bank. I like that company. Um, I like ChargePoint. Man, I seen ChargePoint stock. They issued a lot of shares. It crashed their stock. I was like, God damn, they fucked the money up. They issued did a share offering, and they stock is at like $3 right now. I'm like, God damn, I gotta do a whole nother evaluation on that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I like the company. I actually like the business move. So it's gonna make me go do what is this $3 a good buy right now? Like that's how I'm thinking. So I need to do a whole nother evaluation on that company. What else I like? I like Coinbase. I already talked about that. I like Tesla because I see a lot of fucking Teslas around here. And Tesla is a shit. You can't go 10 minutes without looking at Tesla. So I like Tesla. Of course, we like Amazon. I like Apple. Well, I wouldn't buy Apple. I like the company, but I wouldn't buy it. The market cap is too goddamn high. Apple is like 3 trillion, man. It's like, damn. That shit gotta go to 6 trillion in order for you. Remember, I was telling you about the market cap. The market cap doubled. That's when the price doubled. The stock. So Apple is like it's like a stable investment for an old school nigga that got long money. A rich motherfucker will buy Apple. Microsoft, good company, but it's also one of those higher market caps. I'm looking for mid to low market cap because they're gonna double, triple in value, quadruple in value, right? I'm trying to grow my wealth. I'm not trying to maintain my wealth. And if I didn't know what to buy, I would always buy the S&P 500. That's the top 500 companies in the world. I mean, in America. So you can, and they have to make they have to have a certain evaluation in order to even get into the S&P 500. If you downgrade as a company, they kick you out. It's like a club. To be in the S&P 500 is a great thing. It's like a club. So if you don't make the qualifications, they will kick your ass out and replace you with somebody else. So your business got to be executing in order to get into the S&P 500. So that's another thing that's solid, as far as history, in my opinion, right? That's a solid investment. History explains it. You get the average annual return on the S&P is something like 10% a year. So that's a solid yearly, retirement shit. S&P 500. Then you got the NASDAQ and all those other indices. And then we could go through a bunch of companies. You got Palantir. That's a good company. I know a lot of companies in the market, especially the way I was looking at a lot of shit. I was just going looking for all type of shit. And I'm learning about different companies. It's a lot of different companies. But right now, my focus is on this Bitcoin shit because you see the catalyst I just went over. We got the halving coming up. We got the ETFs coming up. And the crypto market is going to be driving crazy. It's going to be a craze out here. And I want to take that money, just like Be More Legend said, take that money and then transfer that shit to your Apples, your Microsofts. Once I get a big lump sum of money, then I would go over to Apple or something more blue chip. We call them blue chip stocks, more cornerstones of America, your Walmarts of the world. You know what I'm saying? Those type of companies, those like strong, they already proved themselves. You know what I'm saying? Put my money in that, into a Walmart or Disney or some shit like that, Netflix, But shit, all it takes is for another streaming company to come by and they could take fucking Netflix out of here. Your Home Depots, those are cornerstones. Your AT&T, that's a dividend paying stock. You could put your money in AT&T, they'll pay you a dividend. You know what I'm saying? So multiple different companies, but I'm trying to get the big bag in order to do that, to buy those Microsofts and to make sure my money is to maintain my wealth. You get it? I'm going to grow my wealth. I'm going to use a CleanSpark, which I feel can get to right now the market cap is at $1 billion. I feel we could get to $5-6 billion market cap with this company, which are 5 or 6x this company. Then I take that money and start, boom, boom, boom. You got different tiers of stock. You got your low cap. They call them low cap, small cap, your medium, mid cap, and fucking large cap. Large cap, those are all the big dogs, right? They already proved themselves. Medium, they on their way to being big dogs. And small cap, they gotta be medium dingo to be a big dog. I'm looking for like a small cap. $1 billion in the market, that's considered a small cap. Like CleanSpark will be a small cap company, right? And once again, CleanSpark is gonna move solely off of Bitcoin. Okay? Bitcoin is gonna dictate whether or not CleanSpark does good or bad. So I not only do I check the price of CleanSpark stock, I look at the price of Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is showing me a little frustration because it won't get above 38 bands. So it's making me feel like it might drop back down to 35. Now, if that bitch hit 35, don't say that, I didn't imagine that, right? I didn't say that, right? Feel me? Pay attention. We might drop. I think it might go down. Everybody else keep thinking we going up. Remember, they say always do the opposite. So let me see if we got any more questions in the market. Double Speak, what up, man? You seen this motherfucker? You see CleanSpark? That joint is $6.50, bruh. I don't know if you bought any, but boy, you would have been making some serious bag. But remember, it's always gonna be a pull. Ishmael in the building. What up, Ishmael? Ishmael be in the crypto market too. He buy a lot of stocks and shit too. So salute to y'all. Basically, I went longer than I like talking about this money. It's 2 hours. I don't need to keep talking about this shit. But this is like excites me to talk about this. I lose track of time and everything when I talk about this. I just go from one subject to another. I'm gonna take Odium Speaks advice. And next live stream, I'm gonna talk about puts and calls, and try to have some visuals for you, like he's saying, so you could understand it a little bit better. So salute the Odium Speaks. He always gives me great ideas, man. He's a great help for my channel. Y'all go follow him too, because he does a lot of political things on his channel. Talk about politics and stuff. He got a very insightful mind. You know what I'm saying? And I think you guys should follow him as well. Follow Odium Speaks. He's trying to, do his thing. He doesn't with all the drama shit. He doesn't even talk about it at all. He talks about other things outside, like in the real world, is what he talk about. So we could try to help him grow his channel as well. He's a positive channel, not with all this fuck shit like all these dumbass characters are. So he said, I'm gonna buy some now. Man. Not financial advice, man. You see what's going on, man. I don't know shit. It said Biz facts, a strong resistance right now. Yes. Bitcoin facing a strong resistance right now. See, Ismail, he's saying the same thing I'm saying. Right. I do not like how Bitcoin is fighting with 38,000. It's fucking pissing me off. Right. It needs to get above 38,000. Okay, we need to get above $38,000 and stay there, not keep fucking going up and coming back, going up and coming back. I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't like that shit. It's like, dude, either you gonna get above this resistance level or not. If we get above 38 and stay at 38, I'll be fine with it. You understand? Because 38 is the level, the resistance level, right? So say we get to 38.5. and we stay in that 38.5, I'll be good as fuck. I'll be like, oh yeah, we ready for the next stair step. But why I keep going to 38 and dropping back to 37? I'm like, bruh, stop playing with me. Because now we got to look for support, which would be 35, right? So if it can't get above the resistance, it's got to find somewhere to go. It's going to work its fucking way back down to 35. And then after 35 is 32. Because what's going to happen, people going to lose faith, right? When they stop seeing the momentum, this shit is a mind game, people. It's all a mind game. When people see the momentum, it gives people encouragement. They start preaching to the fucking, Bitcoin. When it starts stalling out like that, people lose faith. And what do? Sell. And what does that do? Cause other people to lose faith, and they sell, and then it's a ball rolling until we get to a support level. And it stops selling. Then the sellers say, fuck that. We ain't selling no more. That lower level will be 35, right? And then it's 32. And then you dropping into the 20s. If we break below 32, we drop into 28, 25. That should have scared the shit out of everybody. Just think about that, right? Everybody would be like, oh, it's crashing. Fuck Bitcoin. Right? And guess what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, let me get that shit for the low. That's what I'm going to be doing. Because it's going back up. It's only a matter of time. I'm being honest. It's only just a matter of time, right? It's, in my brain, this shit is going to 150, 160, 180,000. That's where I think it's going. But I don't think it will happen this cycle, right? Each cycle, every 4 years, it's a new cycle, right? So
Bluetooth disconnected. Bluetooth
but
connected.
I appreciate y'all for pulling up, Miss Akimi. Thank you for always dropping gems, Biz. You are doing it from the heart. What people would charge for, exactly. That's the absolute truth, right? But this is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. You can follow me if you choose to. It's not my business what happens to your money. I'm up thousands of dollars though. I just had to tell you that. Just got to tell you that because you will not be suing nobody over here. I ain't no financial advisor. This is all entertainment. My channel is for entertainment purpose over. You can watch me get the bag. I tell you what I do to get the bag, but you invest at your own fucking risk. I don't know you. You dig? All right, we got that out the way. Yes, anyone that planning to take action, it still needs to end the prison. Yo, man, I salute Odium Speaks for holding me down in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all go sub up to him, man. He said, if it went to 31K, I'm buying. Fuck this shit. Exactly. You see? Right, because that's a resistance. Hey, stay down for the come up, right? I'm going to stay down for the come up, right? I'm looking for the come up. When I come up, I got to get the fuck out the way, right? You're going to see me come on here talking about I'm out. Right now, we in phase 2 of the bull run. Okay, we break above 48,000. That would be phase 3 of the bull run. In phase 3 of the bull run is an explosion like you never seen. I seen this shit happen one day. I was like, yo, what the fuck? You wake up, yo, I watched Bitcoin go from $3,000 all the way to 67,000. I saw that shit. I'm not lying to you. It was at $3,000. I was like, man, what the fuck is this shit? I remember this shit vividly. I was like, man, shit, I could just buy one Bitcoin, but I could buy a bunch of this other shit, man. Fuck that Bitcoin. I'll wait on that shit. Next thing I know, that bitch was at 7. I was like, damn, 7? That's a lot. That's too much. Next thing I know, that bitch was at 10. I was like, damn, 10? Damn, this shit just gonna keep going up. Then it went back down to 6. I was like, oh yeah, that's why I ain't buy that shit. Right? I remember this shit vividly. I'm telling you guys, man. I remember this shit vividly. I was like, yeah, that's why I ain't buy that shit. That shit ain't doing nothing. That shit ain't doing nothing. I was like, yeah, see, if I'd have bought it, it would have went down. I'd have lost my money, blah, blah, blah. I was saying all that shit. Next thing you know, that bitch was at 15,000. I was like, man, hold up. What the fuck going on with this shit, man? What's this fucking Bitcoin shit? I started doing more research. Look, man, I thought it was going to come back down again. No, that shit went up like 4,000 one day. The next day it go up again like 5,000. You like, yo, what the fuck is going on? That shit 30, 40, 45. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? That shit just went like a rocket to $67,000. I was like, oh my God, yo, I saw that shit at 3,000. I got the regret. Damn, I should have bought that shit. Why the fuck nobody told me to buy that shit? I was pissed off like that, right? Then I start watching it come down. But the whole time, I ain't got 69,000. So I wasn't about to buy that shit. I was just doing research like, what is this fucking Bitcoin shit? What is this shit? I start researching it, understanding it, start looking at the past cycles. The whole time the shit start coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down. I was like, yo, I need to be in on that shit. I ain't never seen nothing move that fast in my life. The bull run was literally like maybe 8 or 9 months. The bear market was like 2 years. Right? The bear market is longer than the bull market. The bull market happens so fast, you won't even believe it. That bitch just, pew. Like, yo, what the fuck? Damn, why they didn't buy that shit? Damn, I wish I had 10 of them Bitcoins. You don't know what the fuck going on. You like, bro, what the fuck? And it stays up there for like maybe a month or if that, and it starts to come down. And the whole time it's coming down slowly, slowly, slow. It got up there fast as fuck, right? But it starts to come down very slow, methodical. It takes a long ass time to get to the bottom. Get to the bottom, everybody's acting like a little bitch. Bitcoin's dead. Da 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 da. I shouldn't have never bought this shit, man. Fuck this shit. They start selling at the bottom like a fucking idiot. I'm gonna cut my losses, this and that. And next thing you know, we doing this shit again. Right? So the cycle is ready to repeat itself. In my opinion, I think we in phase 2 of the bull market. We already passed phase 1. Right? Phase 1 was breaking out from the bear market. We're no longer in the bear market. Okay. We built support on top of $28,000. That was the hard support. We build our support on top of that, bringing us to phase 2 of the bull market. We got to get above 48,000. We get above 48,000. We going to 80 bands, man, 90 bands, man. I'm telling you, right? In my opinion, not financial advice. This is what I think. Okay. And then I'm out. I get to 80, 90 bands, I'm out. Fuck that shit. I made enough money. I'm not gonna be greedy, and I'm out. I'll catch y'all on the next one, right? Only reason I'm saying that is because everybody think we hitting 100 grand. I normally do the opposite of everybody else. I'm not gonna allow the media and everything to make me think we gonna hit 100 grand, because once everybody's saying we gonna hit 100 grand, it got me feeling we ain't gonna hit 100 grand. Motherfucker gonna be thinking we hitting 100 grand, and I'm gonna be selling at 90 grand, 85. Shit, we get up there high enough. I mean, it's just simple math, and I'll buy the next cycle. The next 4 years will be the same shit. People gonna cry, complain. That's when you know it's time to buy. When you see the most people bitching, talking about how much money they lost, that's when it's time to buy, in my opinion. Okay? So, salute to the chat. Bolo in the building. He said, no. He said, it went down. I panic sold it too. Look what he said. He said, I got mine when it was 10K. It went down. I panicked and sold it. Look what Ismail's saying. He bought it at 10K. That bitch went down to like 6K. He sold it, and now we looking at 37 bands. That was after we already done went up to 67,000. All-time high on Bitcoin is 67,000. When these motherfucking news people start saying Bitcoin is at an all-time high, that's for Biz to say I'm at an all-time buy. Bye. You hear me? I hope you guys hear what I'm saying. Bitcoin is at an all-time high. All right, bye. Bye-bye. Y'all can have this shit at an all-time high. Fuck each and every last one. I done made an all-time a lot of money already. Fuck you. I'm about to go buy me a dump truck. Y'all motherfuckers take this money and get the fuck out of my face. All right? Bolo in the building. Who else? Ismail. Audience speaks. Yeah, bro. I wasn't aware about that shit. Faith Keeper. Hey, what's up, Faith? Appreciate you pulling up. Yeah, so that's the show, man. I appreciate you guys for sitting in here listening. The next time I come on, I'll be talking about options, getting you guys familiar with options. I need to let you know right off the break, options are very risky. Okay, if you're not understanding that you playing with, that you can lose all your money. I don't buy options at all. I never buy options, right? A lot people make a lot of money buying options, but I just don't buy them. I like to sell the option. Okay. That's my strategy. Not telling you what to do, because you can make a lot of fucking money buying options. It's more like a gamble, because 90% of options expire worthless. This is not me saying this. This is a statistic that I've looked up because I was willing to buy options at one point. And when I read that stat, I just said, fuck that shit. I ain't got time for to lose no money like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just and the options, crazy part about option is you literally lose your money. If that if that option expire worthless, your money is gone. It ain't no coming back. That shit zero, motherfucker. Buy. So like, I sell the option. I don't buy the option. When I figured out that I can be the one collecting money from selling options, I was sold right there. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sell the option, something that's gonna expire worthless 90% of the time. Shit, I'd rather be the the casino than be the motherfucker that's coming to the casino, right? Casino make money. They don't give a fuck who win. They got more money than you, right? You always see the lights on in the casino. I'd rather be the casino. Fuck the motherfucker that's coming and buying my shit. That's gambling. Right? The person buying the option is the gambler. The one selling the option is the casino. That's just my little way of looking at it. So, fuck it. Scared money don't make no money. Let's ball out. Hey, married man, just don't ball out of control. I don't want to hear ball so hard, motherfucker can't fit. No, just ball out a little bit. A little something, man. Just a little bit, Make sure your family taken care of. We ain't balling out of control. You better not go take your life savings in this motherfucker. Right? Because remember, this is my opinion. It is not financial advice. And I cannot with 100% certainty guarantee anything. Nobody can. Because it's never a guarantee. Right? Never. All I can go off of is past history, right? History repeats itself. And history is not always exact, but history rhymes, right? History will rhyme, but it's not always exact, okay? If anybody was around, remember Bitcoin went up to 20 bands long time ago? It came from like $900, went up to like $20,000. And everybody was excited and shit when it was at $20,000. This is a long time ago, before the cycle where we went 60, right? It went at 20,000. Motherfuckers was like, yo. That bitch crashed and went all the way back down to 3,000. No, lower than that. That joint went out like 15 bands. 1,500 from 20,000. People gave up. Fuck Bitcoin, all of that shit. This shit repeat itself. Next thing you know, that bitch got steam again and went past 20 all the way to 60. And now it's doing the same thing. It went all the way down to 15. People got like a little bitch again. And now, who knows where it can go? Right? Now we at 30. That bitch might hit 100. It might hit 75, 80. Shit, this might be the top, right? This 37 might be the top. Who knows? I'm going off of history. But in my opinion, 37 nowhere near the top, right? I think we going to 80. I think we going to 90 something. I predict 90 something, because everybody else going to be looking for 100, and I don't think we going to get to 100 because everybody's looking for that shit. Right? It's just logic. The whole world wants it to hit 100,000. Bitch, we ain't gonna. I'm selling at 96. You take it to 100 from here, then, bitch. You wanted to go to 100 so bad. Buy this shit from me at 92, and you get that little 8,000. I'm gonna get all that from 15 all the way up to 92. I'm not gonna risk going to 100 and risk all of that in the middle. Because when that shit start dropping, that bitch drop like a rock. That bitch, that bitch start free falling on your ass like, you're like, God damn, like somebody let the air out of a balloon. That bitch dropped 10,000 in a day. You like, shit. That's because people sell, and the sell start chain reaction. The same way buying starts the chain reaction on the buying side. Once you start buying, motherfuckers get excited. They start piling money, and that shit just, and then when the motherfuckers start selling, that just do the opposite. So stay on your toes. You know, buy red and sell green. In my opinion, mine's too. Life saving. No, don't do that shit. I'm too young to have a stable one yet. Good. Oh man, you young? Lord have mercy, Jack. You don't know how much money you gonna make. You in the right spot. I'll be honest with you listening, because I wish somebody told me this shit when I was young. I'd probably be a millionaire already. Trina in the building. What's up, Trino? Just watch the Bitcoin and do your research. You'll make a lot of money. I ain't lying. Bruh. You see my shit on the screen. This just my Webull account. I'm up $8,000 on this. My crypto account, I'm up like $5,000. You know, on that Crow coin I showed you guys last time. Agent Smitty in this bitch. Well, I'm done, man. I had y'all here a long time, done kidnapped y'all. I said I was done 2 hours. I look, it's 2:26. God, man, I talk too much. And I probably drive y'all crazy to just keep changing subject and shit. So salute to y'all, man. I enjoyed myself. I had to come on, let you know. For those of you that own CleanSpark, earnings report is tomorrow. Okay. I will be listening to that earnings report. It's at 4:30 tomorrow. Why? Because my money is invested there. At 4:30 tomorrow, I will be listening to that earnings report. If somebody's on live, I got 2 devices. So I'll be watching and I'll be looking at that earnings report. I'll be just watching a little bit of what the fuck going on YouTube, because, bruh, fuck with that shit talking about. I need to be paying attention to this CleanSpark shit, because they holding a lot of my money over there, right? So I'll be watching that earnings report, and after that, you guys pay attention for December 12th and December 13th. It's the Fed meeting, and the Consumer Price Index report is coming out on the 12th, which would dictate the Feds whether they want to raise, hold, or cut interest rates. Probably more than likely not cut. But you guys, I want to be invested. Okay, keyword, okay, understand when I'm using these terms. I want to be invested before they start cutting interest rates. Because when they start cutting interest rates, you're going to wish you were invested. So with that being said, I'm out of here, man. I appreciate y'all. I said, nah, you good. I'm learning like a motherfucker in these kind of lives. Yeah, but I just keep talking like a motherfucker. He said, I hesitated on AVAX and GTC. I could have literally made over $100,000 in those the last bull run. Bruh, it's 24 motherfuckers in here. You heard Odium Speaks. We can have 24 people. This shit don't matter to no person, whoever it is. We can have 24 people that make a lot of money this bull run, while the rest of the sector arguing. While the rest of the sector worry about what kind of wig a motherfucker wearing. Like real shit, Jack. Fuck that. You know, I'll laugh at it and joke with it and talk my shit, but I'm worried about this more than that. Be honest with you, bro. If it was, I had to choose, I'm going to the, you know what time it is. Don't pay me shit. Pay me no goddamn attention. It say, Odium Speaks, Sassy. What's up, Miss Sassy? I'm very interested. I appreciate you. Like I said, I'm gonna try to talk about them options. That options is scared the shit out of you though, but don't you say you weren't the only one. Yep, Juicy Fruit. Make sure you pay attention, because tomorrow CleanSpark's earning reports come out. I know you invested in CleanSpark, and I know that you're excited because I know that you're in the green. Because I remember when you started buying, and I know for a fact you're up money. I don't know how much money, but I know you up a lot. If you invested, you up a lot of money. So I know that, and I appreciate all of your support, Juicy Fruit. You're a big blessing to my channel. Lou Jenkins, I say, hey, Matter of fact, Lou Jenkins, I got your thing. You send it to me. I'll show that. Let me go get that and show Lou that I got that. Yeah, I know Juicy Fruit. You got that. Cause man, you was buying that bitch around $3. That shit is 6 something. Yeah, I know you got that money. Hold on, I'm about to get this thing from Lou that Lou sent me. Show some respect to Lou. Put this on the camera real quick so y'all can see this. Shout out to Lou right here. Lou sent me something in the mail. Let me see if I can put my camera. Shut this off. What the damn camera thing? Oh, right there. Y'all can see it. This. It's like a coffee cup tumbler. I guess they call it a tumbler. So you could drink out of it or whatever. So Lou made this. I got that joint, Lou. So Lou sent that to me. Appreciate that, Lou. I got your joint and yeah, that joint got my logo on it, everything. So shout out to Lou. He got a business that he sells these. So anybody want one? He make personal logo for you. Anybody want one custom? Holla at him. He in the chat. Peace, Biz, in the chat. I was in the bushes. Yes, sir, Dr. D. Appreciate you, Biz. 100. You are you, brother. I got some dope artwork coming out. Man, I appreciate you, man. You know, Faith Keeper in the building. So I definitely appreciate the support and I'm out of here, man. I ain't want to be on here this long. I just start going off on tangents and shit. I need to get that shit in check, but I think some of the times when I talk about that type of stuff, that shit need to be said. That's why I do it, you know. So I appreciate all of y'all. Juicy Fruit, I'm so blessed to have you here and I'm glad I can help you in any way that I am. And I'm not selling yet. I can't tell you what to do, but I'm just watching the festivities right now. I'll tell you when I'm selling. When I I tell you when it's time to take that fucking money away from the motherfuckers. When it's enough, enough is enough. You know, greed is a sin, you know. So don't be greedy. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't nowhere near close right now. I'll let you know. Matter of fact, 4:30 tomorrow Eastern time. Clean Spark has a earnings call. I'm very excited to listen because I actually think we have some good news because the Clean Spark earning it was listed at December 12th. Okay, they pushed it up closer. So I'm like, what the fuck they pushed the earnings report up for? They must got something they want to tell the shareholders, right? I'm a shareholder. I need to know. And I'll be listening like a hawk at 4:30. Go on Clean Spark's website. It's a link to the earnings call. So anybody that's invested, you can listen. If you do not understand what the fuck they talking about, don't worry about it. Just listen to that shit. Just it's the people talk for like an hour and a half. They go over everything, the financials, what they gonna do, what they do with the money, all that shit. Their future revenues, how much they think they're gonna make in the future, all of that shit. They go over everything. Just sit there and listen to it. Just have that shit in your headphones, right? If you're driving, just fucking turn that shit on. I don't know what they're talking about. So what? Listen to it. Just listen. Because the more you listen to it, the more you're going to start to understand. And you're not a dummy. You're going to hear key words in there that's going to let you know, oh, these motherfuckers about to get that bag. Because that's how I was. When I was listening, I was like, yo, what did he say? How many fucking machines he bought? How much fucking Bitcoin this bitch make? And I start counting. I'm like, yo, so if this shit, and that's when I was like, oh, yeah, I'm in here. So I appreciate y'all. King CP3 in the building. All right, man, I'm out, man. I keep saying all right, but I'm out this time for real. By the time that joint say 2 hours and 35 minutes, I'm out this motherfucker. So I appreciate all of y'all. It's at 2:34 right now. I appreciate all of y'all that pulled up. And that's it. I'm out. I holla at y'all. I catch y'all in the chats. We gonna argue and fuck off and talk shit, whatever. But remember, it's always a baseline, man. It's always real life. It's always shit that really matter in real world. So I salute to y'all, and I appreciate. He said acting like double speak. Nuh-uh, cause watch this. I'm out of here.
Is here featuring unmissable returning fighters, Unreal 2 division contenders, unstoppable global superstars, and undefeated champions. The Unrivaled schedule only on DAZN. Sign up now at DAZN.com.
Yo, all these motherfuckers be on this app talking about they want to play basketball. All these old ass men, they can't keep up with this fast ass kid, man. Shout out to my son, man. I holler. Y'all can't guard this dude, man. Stop playing, man. All y'all talk about this basketball shit. Yeah, right. Y'all don't want none of this smoke. Me and my son versus any one of y'all, man. He too fast. Holla.